We're going to get started by having a seat in Sukhasana, easy pose, legs are crossed, hands can come on your knees, and we're going to start off by grounding down. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In for 4, out for 5. In, out. Keep breathing on your own in and exhale, closing your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Today's practice is really warming up the legs, the core, and getting ready for the day, or maybe a boost of energy midday. So it's a great practice, setting our intention to be here in the present moment and let whatever comes up, come up. So 2 more deep breaths. 1 more, and exhale. Just inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Today we have Kobe the cat, and he is going to be joining us for today's practice. So he will show you some modifications along the way, and if he remains seated there, he'll probably be in Shavasana for longer than us. Alright, on your next exhale, we're going to come into our tabletop position. So come to the front of your mat. Hands are going to be grounded into the floor and your shoulders above your wrists, hip width apart, and your hips above, stacked above your knees. And for this, we're going to start with just a gentle cat-cow. Exhale, lift the head. Sorry, inhale, lift the head. Exhale, drop the head. Inhale, round the back, lift the head. Exhale, rounding into cat. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Finding your own breath, your own movement here. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, nice round look to the navel. Inhale and come back to neutral. And we're going to lift the left leg up. And we're going to balance it parallel with our hips are in line. We're going to inhale, look up. Exhale, round core. Inhale. Exhale, tighten, engage the core. Inhale, up. Exhale. Keep going with your own breath. We'll do 5 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. On the next exhale, hold it in. Breathe here. Feeling a little bit of shake in the left leg. Squeeze it in. Hug the forehead towards the knee. Inhale and exhale, release. Let's just roll that left hip out, drawing circles with the knee. One way, then the other way. Excellent. Coming back to center. Inhale, lift the right knee. Look up. Exhale, tuck it in for that crunch. Inhale, bring it up. Hips are level. Look up. Exhale. Engage the core. Inhale. Exhale. That's 1. Let's do 5. Inhale. 2. Squeeze in. 3. Arc the back. 4. And 5. Back to tabletop. And engaging that core further, we're going to lift up, step our legs, our heels back into plank pose, our first plank pose, and we're just going to find a little sawing motion. If this is too much, come down to your knees for half plank. Otherwise, your knees are up, your core is engaged, the crown of the head facing forward, and then find stillness here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, bring the knees down. Bring your knees hip width apart, actually further than hip, as far as the yoga mat, and exhale, extended child's pose, and try and reach your forehead down to the ground. Breathe in here. I just got a new yoga mat. It actually smells really nice. Not plasticky or anything. It's got a really nice smell to it, like berries or something. You can always put a bit of essential oil on your yoga mat. We're going to flow a little bit, so inhale, coming all the way up into upward facing dog. Exhale back to our child's pose, this time with your knees closer together. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, moving with your own breath. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, moving with your own breath. Find what feels good. Two more. One. Exhale. All right, coming into our downward facing dog, so bring the toes to touch, and on your next exhale, bring the knees up, hugging the chest towards the knees, and keep a generous bend in the knees, and try and lengthen the back, straightening it out. Grounding all 10 knuckles. I can feel myself sliding a little bit. Walking the dog out maybe a little bit. So bringing one heel to the ground, then the other. Our first down dog of the day. Keep it nice and gentle. Your gaze is to the back of the room or up towards the navel. Finding stillness for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw it up towards the chest. Inhale up. Exhale to the chest. 2. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale to the chest and step it forward, either for our low lunge strength. Bringing the left knee up into our high lunge. Breathing here, finding proper alignment, knee over ankle. Make sure you can still see your big toe. Nice straight back, shoulders are broadened, not reaching too high up. Lengthening. Really engaging the front thigh, warming it up. Back leg is engaged and pushing away from the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come down. Back to plank pose. Slowly going down to the ground. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, tabletop, through to your down dog. Breathing here. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward, up to the chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, up. Exhale to the chest and step it forward into our low lunge. Back heel, back knee to the ground or up into your high lunge. Finding that nice alignment in the front foot. You're not coming too far forward or too far back, but right in the nice sweet spot. If that's too challenging, you can step the back leg forward just a little bit. Inhale here. Feeling the heat starting to build up in the entire body, really through the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step it back into our plank pose. Inhale, exhale. Maybe inhale coming up to upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing here. Inhale, right leg comes up again. Exhale, bring it up into our high lunge. Drop the back heel down. Your toes are up at a 45-degree angle, the back toes. Inhale to your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. So your hands are coming parallel with the ground. Bending that front knee. Breathing here. Bringing the palm of the forward-facing arm up. Exhale. Peaceful warrior. So maybe putting your left palm on the back leg, looking up. Feeling the stretch through the right side body. And exhale, bringing your front forearm to just above the knee for our extended side angle. Your gaze can be up towards the ceiling for a nice stretch. Feeling all the way from the toes of the left foot. Stretch all the way through the left side body into the right fingertips. If this is too hard on your neck, you can bring your neck down. Breathing here. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Warrior one. Exhale, step it back into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, so lowering down to your belly. Inhaling for up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Engage through the back thigh and the front thigh. Maybe pulling the right hip forward a little bit and the left hip back, finding alignment in your hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Gaze is over the front fingertips. Holding here. Find strength. Maybe you're pulling the feet apart as if you're breaking the mat into two. Inhale, flip the palm up of the front arm. Exhale, peaceful warrior, gazes up, feeling the stretch through the side body. Exhale, coming into that extended side angle. So the right arm is coming up over top the head towards the front of the mat. Gaze is up towards the ceiling. Breathe into the right side body. Feel the stretch. From the heel to the tips of the fingers. Make sure you're not caving in, that you're pulling that shoulder, that right shoulder back, opening the chest. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, folding down to plank, chaturanga dandasana. Upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look between your fingers. Exhale, let's step or hop up to the front. Forward fold, generous bend in the knees so that we're really bringing the chest towards our knees. Breathe here, let the head hang loose, relaxed. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows and finding a little bit of sway, releasing any tension in the back, neck, shoulders, head. These can be towards the back of the mat. Inhale, keeping your knees bent, extending the arms forward into chair pose. Breathing here, really engaging the core. Back is nice and straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe sink a little bit lower, and 1, exhale, fold over. Breathe here. One more time, inhale to chair. Lowering those hips, make sure the knees aren't too far forward. And find your balance. And exhale, fold. On our inhale, we're slowly going to ragdoll the back, vertebrae by vertebrae coming up. Head coming up last. Breathe here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel the heat throughout your body, especially if it's 21 degrees outside and all the heat seems to come into your apartment. All right, coming into our balancing poses. So we're going to ground through the left leg and the right leg is going to come up. And we're going to place it either on our upper thigh above the knee, down below the knee, or on the ground. So wherever you can find a comfortable place for your tree pose. Try and bring the heel back so that it's parallel with the mat so it's not too far forward. And bring your hands towards your chest, breathing here. Gaze at one focal point. above the head. For an extra challenge, you can try closing your eyes. And if you fall, just find your way back into the pose. Especially closing your eyes, for myself, I lose my balance very quickly. So you should be at the front of the mat in your triangle pose, so stay in triangle. From here, we're going to bring the knee up, hug it into the chest, and we're going to step back just about 3 feet with that 45-degree angle in the back heel. And we're going to breathe here. Hands are going to clasp behind our back. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, fold forward. And coming into a bit of our triangle pose, keeping the front leg nice and straight, and just see how far you can go. Some people might find it easy to fold all the way over, but I want you to keep length in your back. So for someone like myself, that's not all the way forward. Breathing here. Inhale, slowly come back up. Feet together at the top of the mat. Other side. Shake it out. Ground the right leg in. Inhale, lift the left leg up into where is comfortable for your tree pose today. Breathing here. Finding that yogic smile. Maybe you bring your hands up. Maybe you try to close your eyes. And again, you're at the top of your mat, stay in tree pose. Inhale, bring your left knee up towards the chest, hug it in. Gently step it back about 3 feet, 45-degree angle. Clasp the hands the other way this time. Bring the shoulders down and back, opening the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward at the hips. Keeping that front leg straight but not locked, so there can be the slight bend. And see how far you can go until you feel that nice deep stretch in the calves and in the hamstrings. Feel free to fold more than I am if you're feeling more flexible, but I wouldn't want anybody hurting their hamstrings or pulling a muscle, so keep it soft and gentle. Listen to your body. Last breath here, make it count nice and deep. Inhale and exhale. Step it up to the front. All right, bringing your legs about hip width apart, hands to the chest, heart, and we're going to slowly exhale like an elevator. We're slowly going to go down. Your toes are slightly externally rotated. Exhale all the way through chair pose down into our yogic squat, garland pose. And find a little bit of movement here. Open up the knees a little bit wider. Finding stillness here. Inhale and exhale. Let's sigh it out. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Nice and deep. And exhale. Sigh it out. All right. Coming onto our backs nice and slowly. So extend the legs long. Slowly coming onto the elbows and onto our back. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug by squeezing alternate elbows or just hugging the knees. Rocking just a little bit from right to left. Feeling a gentle massage in your back. Grab onto your knees, drawing big circles. This really helps massage the lower back now, the lumbar. Switch directions. Find stillness. Exhale, drop the left leg, then the right leg. Coming into our final pose, resting in Shavasana. So palms are up, legs are rotated to either side. I'm going to take a minute here, breathing in and out through the nose, finding stillness. Staying in Shavasana for a little bit longer if you feel like your body needs that. Otherwise, starting to wiggle the toes and fingers, bringing more depth into the breath. Lift your hands above the head, stretching up. Full body stretch. Exhale, coming over to the right side. And slowly pushing yourself up. Back into our starting pose, Sukhasana. Easy pose. Legs are crisscrossed. Breathing here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Opening the eyes if they were closed. Bringing your hands to your heart. Thank you for joining me today and warming up our bodies, creating a little bit of heat in this gentle flow for the legs. And we're going to bring our hands to our heart. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next day. And namaste.